Greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I'm so grateful to be sharing this space with you today. We are going to be doing a quick pick a card, messages from your guides and your angels. Um, if real quick, while we have a moment, if you have not already checked out our website, for Iyanda Siraj, go check it out, www.iyandasiraj.com. Personal readings are still being offered, but that is getting ready to close down for a little while. So make sure that if you like the readings, that you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because this will likely be the source of readings for a little while I have some other stuff going on. So I'm just giving Instagram some time to join us and let them know where we are over on YouTube. So with this pick a card, you're going to have this first pile, which is rose quartz. The second pile here, which is a super large shell here. And then we have the third pile with danberites. Okay. So you're going to pick one of the piles here. Then I have some pre-selected oracle and tarot cards that are going to assist us with the messages. Okay. So please just take a moment and choose the pile that speaks to you. Timestamps will be in the description box and the comments after we load the video. Greetings, greetings. Natural got bars. Shout out to Detroit. All right. So if you feel like you have your pile chosen, then we're going to get started with pile number 1 with rose quartz. All right, pile 1. If you chose rose quartz, then your message is likely from guides that are ascended masters, known gurus. You might also have guides, new or ones that you're familiar with, that are just they're like Zen masters. I want to say it like that. They're like Zen masters. Okay, and so we're going to use this tarot to try to see if we can identify qualities of this guide first and the overall energy of the message that they have for you. Okay, while I'm shuffling, I'm going to answer this question that we have here. Yes, your spiritual journey is your life. If you feel like your spiritual journey is separate from your life, then that's an issue in itself. Okay, so your spiritual journey is your life. So it's meant to have an effect on your life and how you live it. If you feel like there's a negative effect, then maybe there is a balance in polarity. There's an imbalance in polarities, meaning you're trying to focus too much on being good or in alignment with a certain thing, and you may need to balance that out a little bit, because your journey is your life. It's not separate from your life. Okay. All right, let's go. Group 1. What messages do we have from the guides? What guides are showing up to advise group 1? Projections, friendliness in reverse, and innocence. Okay, so I feel like this is a very this is a male guide, or a masculine energy guide, but this guide also does have a very sensitive nature. This guide has a very sensitive nature. I feel like they're gentle with you. There's a lot of times that when you are speaking negatively to yourself or feeling like you're alone, this guide is the one that shows up. This guide is the one who immediately responds to your prayers and answers, or sends you signs and omens that your prayer was generally heard. Okay. Yes, I feel like this guide definitely has messages for you or reassurance for you about your perceptions of situations and your perception of yourself. This guide really wants to help you connect with yourself deeper and see your own value. Yes, I'm hearing they want you to view yourself from a higher perspective, this perspective that they view you from. Okay, we did say that this is very much Zen masterish or ascended master, but this definitely feels like they are familial. So they may be from a familiar pantheon, something that you do work, some pantheon or belief system that you do work in. This guide is like it follows that same path or did follow that same path. A lot of the projections and things that this guide is helping you to heal are tied to not just yourself, but how you relate to others and the light that you have to share with others. I'm also hearing too that this guide is helping you to integrate some of your negative experiences and perspectives into your current reality. They're trying to bring some of those lessons that you learned about yourself, or showing you the lessons that were presented in certain challenges. Okay, showing you the gifts. So that's something that this guide is trying to do, is show you the gifts that you've received through certain challenges. A lot of these situations that this guide is referring to is are related to you kind of having negative, like a lot of beating yourself up, I guess is the way I want to say it. Beating yourself up about certain decisions that were made, mistakes that were made, paths taken. And so there's definitely something here where this guy wants you to come back into union with yourself. They want you to see how all these things have worked together to create a masterpiece, okay? So that you can have peace. Masterpiece, so you can have peace. All right. So we're going to see if we're going to start with seeing if they have any warning for you or any specific area that may be causing further problems for you regarding this situation. And the card that's coming out is friends. Friends. So this says that your immediate circle, and they came out with friendliness. Okay, so this is saying that you're trying too hard to please people, and on the opposite end, you don't have the right voices and energies around you to support you in what you're doing right now. Also, you don't need these people. So there's something about keeping people around you because you don't see that whatever you think you need from them, they're actually already getting from you. That's a message here. You're already giving to these people around you what you think you need from them. All right, that's an interesting message. I also feel like these people may not be as supportive as they need to be because they don't have an understanding of where you are in life and your own development. So you may need to do some inventory when it comes to the people around you and the people that you seek guidance and support from in the material world. Let's see what else we have here. We have joy. I heard the word radiance. So there's definitely a sense of this guide trying to see or trying to show you if you can see your value when you are individual. Okay? When you are individual. Okay, so this guide wants to offer you tips, offer you support in shifting your perspective of yourself. And I feel like for some of you in this group, you may feel like you're becoming overly proud or egoic. There's something here about being overly humble or something of that nature. Okay, this guide wants you to shine. This guide wants you to shine and wants to let you know that a little bit of that, although humility is honorable, some of that is also just fear of shining your light. Okay, just fear of really being seen for your true bright flowing self. And the reason this is because anytime that you have shown yourself in the past, you haven't necessarily been fully supported by the people around you. So then you weren't able to totally accept yourself. if that makes sense, because it wasn't validated. All right. Inner journey. Yeah, see, this guide definitely is taking you inward, to identify all of these attachments and things like that. I'm hearing codependency too is a trait that is being healed with this guide. So I feel like this could be, I said a masculine energy, but I am seeing Kuan Yin. So if Kuan Yin has a masculine counterpart, then that's who's working with you. I don't know who Kuan Yin's masculine counterpart would be, but that's what this feels like. Someone, okay, I am also picking up on like a Jesus energy too. So it's kind of interesting because there's a lot of compassion here, a lot of compassion. Revealing radiance. Y'all, come on now. I said I see radiance. That's the word. Okay, so pearl. My light illuminates the world. Okay, so I'm hearing something like, you're coming off of the floor of the ocean. You're coming off of the floor of the ocean. Somebody is going to see your radiance. They're about to unveil you. So this guide, it seems like this guide is also preparing you for some type of, I'm hearing promotion, but more so than promotion, some type of recognition. It's like the pearl, the shell is being opened to reveal this pearl that has been growing and developing underwater. Underwater meaning that you have been deep within yourself, looking in the depths of yourself, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, exploring your behavioral patterns and things of that nature. So you've been down in your depths, and this guide is helping to bring you up to the surface, get you on dry land, crack open the shell, and reveal what has been developing over all this time, to reveal you in your truest form. We also have focus on service here. Yeah, there's something here about validation regarding what you want to do or what you want to be in this world. How you want to show up to other people and how you want to show up for other people. That's why you have to heal negative attachments so that you can be prepared to help people in a healthy way. All right. So that's why you're going through this final stage of balancing out your own perspectives, clearing other people's projections, and then also clearing up the space around you when it comes to creating a little bit of distance between you and people who are not 100% supportive and in there with you on this path. Okay. So focus on service talks about is giving you a healthier perspective on giving of yourself. Okay. A healthier perspective regarding giving of yourself. So no codependence, no needing to be needed, no putting your value in how much other people need you. Okay, none of that. All right, and then we have the 9 of Michael. Yeah, which adds to this message, which tells me that a lot of this is your own worry about what's going to happen if you release this person or release these feelings or release this worry. If I just go with this flow, like, where is this going to take me? Okay, so Archangel Michael is showing up here, but Archangel Michael is not necessarily the one I feel like is here, although that might be an energy. This energy here is a clearing energy. Archangel Michael, I'm saying specifically, is a clearing energy, and in this situation, helping you to get out or pull you out of some type of rut. Some type of depression or anxiety. I'm even hearing like stalemate or apathy, where you're not necessarily moving because you don't have the confidence to do so. Okay, so group 1, we are going to close your message. Actually, I was going to shuffle the playing cards here. I promise I'm gonna get organized. Look, y'all, friendship. Friendship. And I shuffled these right here for y'all. So there's definitely this guide also is trying to deepen the connection with you. So you may you may find you some type of meditation, or you may even just pray the prayer. Hey, guide, if it is true that you're trying to contact me, please make yourself known to me. If you are benevolent, blah, blah, blah. Find your prayer that welcomes the spirit guide and ask that they reveal themselves to you so that you know and that your relationship can deepen. Balance, right? So remember, we were talking about we were talking about balancing out the give and take in your personal relationships so that you have recycle. That means a cycle with codependency and the need for validation is actually being healed here. We do have rejection at the bottom of the deck, probably a big fear for this group. Let's go ahead and clarify these three here with the other half of the deck. So it's basically clarifying the message that we have. Collect the lesson. Yep. So there's some karmic friendships here that are teaching you boundaries, that are teaching you a multitude of lessons. And so the goal is, it feels like you're further out of this or further through this than the initial energy really showed. So this clarification is saying that you're actually closer to getting through this lesson or graduating this chapter than you believe you are. Mostly because when you're in the middle of tower moments, when in the middle of everything crumbling, or you having to see truths and move according to those truths, that can be a little destabilizing. So you may not be able to see that this is all progressing you. All right, collect the lesson. The month of March is right here, but let's clarify balance. Negative thinking, yeah, that's that 9 of Swords or that 9 of Michael that just showed up. So balancing your minds. Self-defeat just showed itself. Okay. And strategy. All right. So yeah, you can create a plan for yourself moving forward when it comes to how you can ease yourself into whatever this next chapter is for you. You're already being supported by this guide very, very heavily. So it's saying that if you need something that makes things feel that makes them feel like they're more in your control, then you could do something as simple as creating an action plan, telling yourself that you're going to take these steps. I'm going to go online and I'm going to do a video, but I'm not going to show my face this time. It's just going to be audio. Okay, cool. So basically setting some goals for yourself, some small attainable goals related to you expressing yourself and showing up more fully. All right, to close your message, you have this card here. This is messages from the universe regarding abundance. Plan the celebration now. Sweep the floor, clean the slate, pick a date. Window shop, buy a few things, go out on a limb. Rearrange the furniture, pick some flowers, take some time off. No, not necessarily because the tipping point has been reached, but because this is how you reach it. How's today looking? The universe. I love it. So that's the messages for you guys from your guides in group 1. Take a few steps and watch how the universe meets you. All right. So group 2, if you picked group 2 with the shell here, then your message is likely from your ancestors, someone directly in your lineage, no matter what race or nationality. This one is tied to ancestors and people in your, I'll say also people that are in your faith system or believe the same as you. Okay. I'm also hearing a very big yes. If someone was asking specific questions to their ancestors recently, then they just sent a huge yes. All right, ancestor guides. What do you have for group 2? Those who picked group 2, what do you have for them? What messages do they need to hear right now? So with this deck, we're going to see if we can get an understanding of who this ancestor might be or what their message might be for you. We have the Queen of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay, so automatically I am picking up on a feminine energy. I'm picking up on a well-rounded energy, someone who is nurturing, but also is very like cut the crap. All right. I also feel like this is a very hardworking person, a very what's the word, ingenious. They have a lot of ingenuity in the way that they move. Okay, so this is what they probably help you with: creative solutions, how to get through things on your own. I also feel like too, there's a gentle warrior energy here. We do have Oya here specifically. So if you are of African descent and that's a pantheon that you recognize, then Oya is showing up here. We do have the feminine vibe of self-made energy, a woman who has proven that she has the skills, ability, and fortitude to stand for herself and stand on her own. This ancestor is definitely a great balance of masculine and feminine energy. This feminine would be teaching you how to invite more ease into your life while also enjoying luxury. And then, of course, how to protect your life. I'm also hearing cheers, like toasting you, cheers. I do hear applause. I hear applause for something that you overcame with your own strength and will. Obviously with the support of the ancestors and your guides, but it's as if you just took the little bit that was given and you made something happen. Mm-hmm. Also, this guide, if as far as imagery, this guide could wear very elaborate jewelry, and then hair wraps, not necessarily wrapped up like in a certain way, but there's some adorning. There's very much adorning to the body and to the hair that would stand out to you if you've already met this guide. Okay. Also, oxen are showing up. So there's some kind of like Aries energy there, I believe. Okay. I'm also feeling too that this guide has a message for you about joining different things together for success, to come to success. Excuse me. Here we have your heart and your mind working in tandem to to create the progress that you want. So this could be that you are transmuting a lot of doubt and fear about your capabilities. You're transmuting it into raw energy to move you forward. Okay. And this guide is assisting you in doing that. We do have the sword here multiple times here. I feel like this could be a mother figure because chariot is Cancer energy, and that's the mother, that's the divine mother. So any type of like primordial woman energy, female energy is going to be tied to this right here. Okay. Like the divine mother in whatever belief system you follow, the divine mother is the one that is watching over this process for you right now. Let's see if this divine mother has a message of warning for you. You got two of these cards: the seventh house about relationships and sound. I'm picking up on love songs. But I also feel like there's definitely some sense that this guide is helping you to learn certain personality traits, certain boundaries when it comes to intimate relationships. This is talking about balancing dominant energy. So whether you've been a overly dominant energy, because this divine mother could be teaching you on how to temper and allow your feminine energy to lead you. Okay, whether you're male or female, this is saying that there is a dose of femininity, of receptivity, of allowing, of tending to yourself and your environment. Okay, but either way, this is saying that there's kind of like some air dominant energy. So there is something here about your ideals when it comes to relationship, when it comes to this is kind of tying to message one. So I feel like there could be a similar energy here. This also, there is something about rapid healing to some type of medical ailment, rapid healing for some type of medical ailment in your body. All right. Could be tied to some type of detox. I'm not sure, but we have kidney energy here, like kidney stones or something like that. You could have rapid healing because of an idea you get or some type of remedy that comes to you during this time. This guide also wants you to be very mindful about your mental filters. Like, be mindful about filtering information and things that are in stimuli. Okay, be sure to properly filter out this stimuli. Okay, not sure exactly what that means, but you would know, I guess. Okay, so then you have trickery here. I'm hearing mixed signals. I'm hearing mixed signals. All right. So there's something about the energy that you put off that leaves that this guide is trying to bring it to your attention. That this is why you kind of find a fork in the road every time, or this is kind of why you hit a dead end. There's something about a very it comes off as dominating. It comes off as um, what's the other word people say when they don't want to offend you? Intimidating. It comes off as intimidating. So what it's saying, what I'm picking up is that you need to learn how to soften your image instead of, okay, so if you're a male and you carry around that macho, well, what you'll notice is that in life, it's attracting people, but it's attracting people who also have a toxic femininity. So if you are expressing an imbalance when it comes to those energies, then you will attract people with that same imbalance. Okay. If that's what if that's what this guide wants you to work on, they're telling you this is what's happening. This is why you can't attain the thing that you want to attain. Um, I'm hearing this is why it seems to be eluding you every time. It's because whatever is needed in the situation is tied to your feminine energy being expressed. So your love, your attention, your compassion, your intimacy, it's something about that this guide is trying to help you heal. I'm hearing that you feel like that with matters of the heart, um, that somebody is playing a sick game with you or a sick trick on you. It's like you're kind of angry with spirit, it seems like, and you're frustrated. All right. So this guide is here to teach you that the frustration is coming from your own behaviors or your own reluctance to open up the heart space to do whatever it is you're needing to do to heal your heart. Okay. It's cold. It comes off as cold. It comes off as unconcerned. And I don't know, but if you're a masculine energy, it can come off as if you're only interested in sex, or that you only want a person around for a facade or a certain image. It's because that energy is pulled from the situation because of your stoic energy. It's deceiving. People can't see your true nature because of whatever this is. Okay. I'm also picking up on some draconian energy, even though these are ancestors, but there definitely feels like there's some um, maybe like familial type of self-doubt, self-deprecation, even just toxic sexual toxic traits, toxic traits relating to your sexuality or like the given role in your given roles. All right. Okay. These messages are moving really fast. Okay. Uh, y'all listen. And then feminine energy was right here. I promise y'all, I don't know what this is about, but okay. Feminine energy is right here. So this is definitely talking about that. Now, on the opposite end, when that came out, I got a very negative energy across me. So if at all you are a masculine energy who has been deceptive, even if you are a feminine energy who has been deceptive towards other feminine energies, then this guide is here to tell you how you are actually hurting yourself. And they're here to show you what you're supposed to be gaining from these people that you're manipulating or harming in whatever way. All right. So There's kind of like a little bit of admonishment here as well, even though they're trying to do it lovingly and show you that there's just an imbalance with you, okay? Sometimes that's hard to hear, but I mean, hearing it helps. Play. Women and children. Yeah, there's something here about the defense of women and children. So I'm sorry if you came here for a feel-good message, group 2. Your ancestors are telling you that you're not honoring them properly because of the way that you're interacting with whoever, whether it's women, children. I'm not sure what this is about, but your priorities should be deepening some type of connection with your feminine, whether that's internal, and that's also the feminines in your life, okay? That sucks. Okay, so stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Yeah, so receptivity, the feminine energy. You have the moon here as well. So this is saying that there's definitely, look at the woman just sitting up there chilling. So as we were saying, there's definitely a message that you need to stop and think about some of the things that, or some of the way that you've been in this world. Let me go back to these original cards that talk to us about who this person was. Now, this definitely feels like it could be Kali Ma. Kali Ma would definitely be tearing down some stuff, illusions, deceptions, just whatever. Kali Ma would definitely come through and take care of that, as would Oya, or Archangel Michael would also do that as well. But he's not an ancestor technically, right? This is definitely telling me that while everybody is sleeping, you're up to something, and that ancestors can see you. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm just going to tell you. Okay. So then we have the leap of faith card here with Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. Okay, now with the leap of faith card here, that's innocence. It's tied here with the play card. So there's innocence that this ancestor is asking you to return to purity. Okay, so I'm not sure if they're telling you that you need to I'm hearing repent, but that sounds so harsh. But it's saying that there's something you need to reconcile these energies. That's a good word. You need to reconcile these energies, and you can probably do so by spending more time. Okay. So whoever this is, you could have issues with independence or self-sufficiency. And so this could cause you to look down on or project something onto others. Okay, so there is an energy here about just checking in with yourself, get into your own truth, getting through the clutter, erasing these illusions. Okay, erasing these illusions. Okay, so the final message that we have for you guys is from the notes from the universe regarding abundance. If it was just about surviving, getting by, and keeping things the way they are, then how would you explain your wild imagination? If it was just about sacrifice, selflessness, and altruism, then how would you explain your burning desires? And if it was just about thinking, reflection, and spiritual stuff, then how would you explain the physical world? Get the picture? Want it all? That's what it's there for. Vroom, vroom, the universe. All right. So a beautiful message from your ancestors about enjoying all of life. Okay. Making sure that your commitments create a sense of harmony instead of a sense of restriction for you. Okay. Now, that was a message to close. All right. Moving on to group 3. If you are in group 3 and you chose this pile, this is Danberites. This means that your message that you chose is coming from a galactic or interplanetary, even just like star consciousness. Okay, this could act as some type of download or directing you to information that could serve as a download. Okay. These would be your galactic ancestors, or the galactic heritage, people who share the same galactic heritage as you. People, beings, spirit, energies, right? So let's see if we can identify the lineage that would like to share information with you today and what the general overall message might be regarding. Okay. One more shuffle here. All right, so we have hybrids. We have the cetaceans. Okay. And we have Sirius. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards here because we did get this hybrid energy. So I want to see what other. Okay, so Sirius, 100%. So you have a good. There's some Syrian energy here. We have multiple Syrian cards here, and then we have hybrid. So for me, there's a lot of parallel energy here. This guide moves between dimensions and realities. I also feel like this could be even like you in a parallel reality. It could also be a past or future version of yourself, because we did pick up two parallel cards, which would tell me that there is definitely some energy of kind of like multiple realities being lived at once, or being able to peer into multiple dimensions and realities from where you are right now. Okay, so each one of these decks, each one of the piles today had an indication about sound. So, excuse me, this group specifically it's picking. I'm picking up on either like binaural beats or the general like ringing in your ear that you get when you feel like, or when you tap in to it, you realize that it's tied to something or that something is happening when you hear that. Okay, this guide is helping you to see not only how things are playing. It's kind of like they're taking a personal situation and helping you to see how it plays out on a broader spectrum. With the big serious energy, this is a guide who is helping you to heal certain patterns and certain I'll say ailments in your timelines, in your realities. So this could be someone, this could be an energy like where past life or future life progressions are taking place, and you're seeing different aspects of your past and your future and how they serve you now. I'm also hearing some type of like call, you know, like a call, like, you know, a dog whistle, like the high pitched one where you can't really hear it, or something like that. There's something here about a sound that only you can hear, or a sound that, yeah, only you can hear. Serious energy serious energy is about healing Earth. Like they literally they were about healing Earth. Okay, helping us to figure out how to do this right down here. And so there is a message about things that things that you set out on with good intention and walk away from. So so I feel like this guide is helping you to look at things in your life, maybe like the things that you start and don't complete. I'm also feeling like this guide could be speaking to you through song and giving you instructions or guidance. Mm-hmm. This also, I feel like this energy is old, very old, like from the beginning of time, old. Okay, and this is the type of wisdom that this guide wants to share with you. There's something about allowing yourself to open to the other realities or the other dimensions so that you can see what's being shown, or see what you are being gifted with right now. Okay, look, on this card, this is kind of significant. It kind of stands out to me as what's happening. So here you are shielding yourself from something that is kind of like, it's more like a gift, but because of your fear or how you see it, you could easily be guarded towards it. Now that could be anything. That could be spiritual gifts, and maybe you hit a standstill, and the reason you hit the standstill is because you have unfounded fears, or fears that you don't even realize exist. Otherwise, this, you are being shown your role or how you negatively impacted, positively or negatively impacted situations, even if your intentions were good. Okay. I'm also picking up energy of helping when you don't need to help, or interrupting other people's process just so that you can help, so that you can say you helped or something like that. Okay. There's definitely something here because there was um, intergalactic energy that did try to assist, or they were overbearing and caused codependency or something like that. Yeah. All right. So let's look to your cards and see what the message is. We're going to start with the warning. Okay, look. No warning. Clean slate. Clean slate. Okay. So I'm also picking up too with this. Again, there's a certain energy of fear here, doubt, just like the unknown type of energy. And this is telling me, with this white, it's telling me that it's positive, it's pure. You can trust it. Okay. You can trust it. It's positive, it's pure. That's interesting that that card came out. I wanted it to be an actual card, but that would mean that there's no danger here. There is no warning here. I mean, because if you pick this pile, you inadvertently are telling yourself and explaining to your own soul that this is the level of information that you're ready to process, or these are the types of experiences that you're ready to have. Growth. See, yeah, you're telling. Okay, so the reason this guide is showing you patterns, not only from this existence, but from past lifetimes and parallel realities, is because you're already at that place that you want to get to in that new reality, in that other reality. So in the parallel reality, you've already attained this goal, and so this guide, it's probably your future self or your past self, I'm telling you, or a parallel version of you. And this guide is telling you, like, hey, we succeed at this. Hey, we do well with this. This is what we end up doing. And by showing you kind of like what the difficult things have added to you, or showing you your past, your future, this is why it's been shown, so that you have faith in it. This is not by chance that this growth card is green, related to the heart chakra, because these are chakra cards related to the heart chakra, meaning that in your heart you believe in yourself and your ability to manifest or do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay. And in the past you didn't realize that the fact that you kept putting things down was a very clear indicator that you didn't believe you could push them through to the finish line. And this is your parallel self or your future self showing you the possibility, showing you what can happen. Okay. Wow. Masculine energy. If you apply yourself, if you apply these, if you integrate what they're showing you and then apply yourself from this place, this point forward. It's not showing you so that you can be beating yourself up, counting your every step, over analyzing. That's not why they're showing it to you. Remember, because you have the no worries. There's no warning here for you. It's saying that you can move forward with all the confidence, all full force. It's like 0 to 100. Just go, because it's almost like it's guaranteed for you if you walk through the door. Emergency room. Okay, so also with the emergency room, I'm hearing that you need to walk through the door now. Like, you need to go ahead. Oh, also picking up an energy from this, that if there are relationships or connections in your life right now that are at stalemates, try to find common ground at this time in your life. Try to find common ground with those people at this time in your life, because it's also going to be supportive. Not those people specifically, but the energy of having that healed and taken care of is going to assist you. It's going to make sure that the energy that you put out is direct and can go straight to your goal, instead of kind of like leaking out to all this unfinished business. Okay. You want to make sure that all the other ends are tied up, so that when the energy comes through, it's going directly to where it's supposed to go and not being wasted by seeping out to other areas. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Okay. Okay, so there's an element about the water here. Big water energy here. So if you are near water, if you can access water, get there. There might be some insights or some downloads for you. I'm also seeing that during this time, symbolism of starfish or sea creatures is going to be big for you. That symbolism is going to be huge for you, and you can count it that that's a message from this specific guide or this specific, I'm telling you, future self or parallel self. Okay. Also, I feel like too, this message is saying that a lot of your questions that you have right now are about how you can affect others, how you can make a change, if you're able to even do the things that you think that you want to do. And your guide is saying this future self, parallel self, is saying, yes, you do end up affecting so many people. You end up sharing so much and healing, helping other people to heal so much within themselves by stepping up to whatever this is that's being given to you. Giving and receiving. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because the question is what I have to say valuable, or does my opinion or my perspective even make sense to other people? And that's beautiful. This lady is also here dressed in all white. Okay. I'm also seeing the kangaroo. So there's something here. There's something here. Okay. What did I hear today about kangaroo? Brother Truth was talking about kangaroo court, fake court, state court, or corporation court. I don't know what that's about here, but if you have something here about justice, about some type of advocacy or something like that, then that's definitely, this is whatever that was that just came through is an indication that that's right for you, or that yes, people will support whatever it is that you're advocating for. Also too, there's also a message here that much of what you are to accomplish will come with you just being like in your natural energy, as your natural self. There's not a whole lot of extra that's required outside of developing yourself and healing yourself, adding knowledge to yourself, turning that knowledge into wisdom by applying it. So that's all this message here is about how much you can give without even trying, honestly. How much you can give without even trying is another message. So let's see what the cards here say. Page of Michael. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So definitely some sense of a contract or some type of new opportunity coming to you to share yourself with the world. I'm not sure if this is through music or whatever, but it's definitely an energy of good, like sharing good vibes with people who have the same vibe as you. You know what I'm saying? An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So I feel like this is speaking to, yes, do your due diligence, but trust it. Don't create problems where there aren't any problems, because this is actually a contract for your success. This is actually already meant for you to succeed in this situation. And so I'm also hearing too that you can't sugarcoat in this, or you can't try to paint over who you really are. You have to be your true self in this situation. Okay, so in this image, this guy is flying a kite in the middle of a storm, and there's an owl here. And so there's something about your perception or your knowing that that the clouds are about to clear. So you're already out there with your kite. Okay, you're already prepared. You're already out there with everything that you need as the clouds part, and then you go ahead and fly your kite. All right, I don't know why that was explained that way, but definitely some attention to detail needed to be happening right now as you're shown these different elements of your past, present, and future, so that you can integrate them and add to yourself, level yourself up by integrating this wisdom. Okay. All right. So you know what? I didn't even do any playing cards for the other group. I'll be all over the place. Anyway, so let's see what playing cards we have for group 3. Am I going to go back and do playing cards for group 2? Nope. Okay. Play. Wow. Boundaries. Okay. All right. They said that's for group 2. So I guess I am going to do group 2. After I close, I'll do it. So group 3, what messages do you want to add to what we've already expressed here? Okay, distractions, belief, and soul family. Okay, yeah, we did talk about connecting with people or sharing yourself with people who have the same beliefs as you, who are in alignment with you. Also showing yourself, being shown all these different aspects of your being so that you can better align with the soul family that is maybe showing itself to you now, coming into your environment now. Oh, I also feel too, you may have relationships coming back around, friendships that were short-lived coming back around because one person or the other, or maybe both, are now in a proper vibration or the proper space to recognize one another as soul family. Okay. So whatever the distractions were, I feel like the distractions were very ego-based, very, 3D based. They weren't of high vibration at all. Loyalty, fairness, okay, and the month of March. Okay, didn't the month of March come out a while ago? So we have the month of March, 10 of Swords, or actually 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, there is something about family here, loyalty to family, but also balancing that because there's something about boundaries we saw over here that came out. Either way, this feels like whatever distractions, these were addictions because it has the loyalty card right next to it. So the distractions were, you were loyal to the distractions and then it created some type of addiction and separated you from what it was that you were attempting to do. Belief and fairness being together. So, this is saying that there were people who share the same beliefs, but maybe their personal feelings or emotions got the best of them. And so this wasn't able to vibe in the past. Now you have soul family in March. So you could have done whatever healing was necessary in March, or you could have graduated to a place where now you actually are attracting the people who are meant to support you in your soul mission. Okay. So let's move on and close your message here with a note from the universe regarding abundance. Behold, a new day with rainbows, sunshine, and blue skies. New players, rebounds, and recoveries. Abundance, health, and harmony. Just like you've been picturing them, right? Right. Please tell me you've been picturing them. Sorry, let me say that again. Just like you've been picturing them, right? Right? Please tell me you've been picturing them. It takes so little, the universe. So yes, this message is speaking to basically all of it. Said new players, rebounds, and recoveries. So that really speaks to the fact that we were just talking about a lot of energies coming back around so that you can have another chance to react with them or to interact with them from this new vibration that you're in. Recoveries mean that something will be able to be reconciled or recovered. And then rebounds, people who are on the rebound from a similar situation, you're able to step in and assist them and put them back on track. Okay. So beautiful messages for you guys. I just want to thank all the angels, ancestors, guides, planetary guides that are here with us for these messages. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a clear and concise channel. Thank you so much for allowing those who needed the messages to receive them. And until next time, Ashe, and thank you all. Peace.